Let's all go on the urban safari, we might see some illegal migrants. Oi, look, there's a chap, that means council housed and violent. He's got a hoodie on, give him a hug. A second thoughts don't, you don't wanna get mugged. Oh shit, too late, that was kinda dumb. Whose idea was that? Stupid, he's got some fun.
Teenagers. Often seen as youths who get up to no good and don't really do anything productive with their lives. Whether it's doing drugs, drinking alcohol, or just generally making people feel threatened of us. Sounds strangely accurate, doesn't it? Well, me myself being a British teenager, I thought I'd show you that not all teenagers follow this way of life. Not every teenager is as exaggerated as the media wants them to be. This is the life of a British teenager.
There's no need to step out the bird. Truth is here, we're all disturbed. We cheat and lie, it's so absurd. Feed the fear, that's what we've learned. Fuel the fire, let it burn. Oi! I said oi! What you looking at, you little rich boy? We're poor, round here, run home and lock your door. Don't come round no more, you
Hi, my name's Wolfie. I'm a typical teenager living in the town of Weymouth in the area of Dorset. I'm here to find out, for you, what teenagers get up to in their spare time, and to see if they're any way accurate to the common stereotypes towards teenagers. And I'll also be seeing what teenagers themselves think about the stereotypes towards them personally. Throughout the course of this documentary, you'll be viewing a few interviews of teenagers from the local college in Weymouth. I hope you enjoy.
My name's Ailey and I'm 18.
That's cool. All right. So, do you have a job?
Yeah.
That's cool. What do you do?
Cleaning, gardening and babysitting and other shit.
Oh, that's cool. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, photography, horse riding, dancing, skiing,
Oh,
other stuff.
That's cool. So obviously you go to college. What do you study?
Photography.
Photography, nice one. So what do you usually do in your spare time as a British teenager?
Just sort of chill out and spend time with my friends, go horse riding, go dancing, spend time with my family.
Yeah, so what do you think of like majority of teenagers actually act in a stereotypical way?
They're idiots.
It is, alright. So, and who do you think is most responsible for stereotypes towards teenagers?
Most teenagers in general.
Mine is Lottie and I am 16.
My name is Jess and I am 16. No, I'm joking. I am 17.
That's cool. Do any of you have any jobs?
I only work at stuff.
Okay.
I'm unemployed.
Do any of you have any hobbies?
Photography.
Photography, mates, drinking.
That's cool. So obviously you go to college. So both of you study photography, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Do you think teenagers are stereotyped in a positive or a negative way?
Negative against some people, positive against others.
Yeah, same.
Okay. And what do you think of the stereotypes towards teenagers? Like the way people stereotype teenagers. What do you think about that?
I think it's wrong how they all get into groups. Like you have the hipsters and emos.
Photos.
You could have like a world war against hipsters and emos. Like.
Yeah.
I'll just be in the middle.
What's your name and how old are you?
I'm Paige and I'm 17. I'm Emily and I'm 17.
Okay. Do any of you have any jobs?
No, I don't. I'm unemployed. I have a job. I'm a waitress in a cafe.
Oh, that's cool.
I lay in bed and watch TV and eat food. I pretty much sleep and just go on the internet. Go out sometimes.
Like sloths, like.
And sometimes we go out. Sometimes, rarely. Mainly in the night time.
That's good. Okay. So do you think teenagers are stereotypes in more of a negative way or more of a positive way?
Negative. Definitely negative.
Got any examples or?
If you see someone who's like typically sort of like in like tracksuit bottoms and like hoodies and stuff, people would instantly stereotype them as a chav and would try and avoid them, especially like the older
they feel like
generation.
threatened or that kind of thing.
Yeah, especially the older generation.
And like, I don't know, nowadays also you see a lot of people like, I don't know, in gothic-y clothing and they was like, oh, they're scary, they worship the devil and stuff, and it's like, I'm a nice person really. It's like they don't see past the clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, what do you think is who do you think is most responsible for the stereotypes of teenagers? Like, you know, media, adults, the teenagers themselves. Who do you think's most responsible?
I think it's the small amount of teenagers. That there are a small amount of teenagers that are negative, that are really bad, like society and shit. But
Do you think the media manipulate it? Or?
I definitely think
the media make it look a lot worse than it is.
Yeah, they make it out that we're all like really bad and just we don't try and do anything. anything really.
I said, oi, what you looking at, you little rich boy?
So, both of you, what's your names and how old are you?
Well, I'm 18.
I'm Harley and I'm 18.
Well, that's cool. Do any of you have any jobs?
Yeah, I work at Weymouth College as a creative media apprentice.
I used to, but I got fired.
Oh, that's great. Do any of you have any hobbies other than gaming?
I animate and draw sometimes.
Any hobbies?
No,
Nothing at all?
I don't really think so, to be fair. Oh, I like going to the cinema a lot. I have a Cineworld card and I like to watch all the new movies.
Membership? Yeah, nice one. So what do you... Well, yeah, obviously you don't go to college, do you? So, what do you study, Will?
Oh, interactive media level 3. Yeah, I've been here for 2 years now, unfortunately.
Alright, so other than the hobbies, like, what do you do in your spare time? Both, like, I mean, just a normal day when you're not working or going to college, what would you usually get up to?
I spend a lot of time online on games and talking to my friends through VoIPs like Skype, but I also enjoy watching films on a regular basis and spending time with my girlfriend.
Same thing without the girlfriend.
Alright.
Oh, you got your right hand.
Alright. Do you think teenagers are stereotyped in a good way or a bad way, so negative or positive?
I think generally teenagers are stereotyped very badly due to isolated incidents. It's a lot easier to pick out the bad teenagers from the good ones, and all these small acts from bad teenagers seems to affect all the good teachers like the majority of Weymouth College.
What do you say?
Okay, so what's your name and how old are you?
My name is Bradley Plant and I'm 19 years old.
Cool, do you have a job?
I have a job, I work at McDonald's.
Oh, that's cool, that's cool. Do you have any hobbies?
I like making fires, bonfires, and playing games,
You know
and drinking, and hanging out with my mates,
This is-
and going to festivals, and you know, all the teenagers.
This is,
get.
yeah, no, this is about teenagers. It's like,
Teenager poop, sorry.
right. Do you think teenagers are stereotyped in a positive or negative way?
I think teenagers are stereotyped in an extremely negative way.
Got any examples?
I've only got anecdotal stuff, like people will talk down to you and act like you don't know as much as them purely because they're older than you. And I don't like that.
So, who do you think is responsible for the stereotypes of teenagers? Whether it's like adults, the media, teenagers themselves, who do you
I
think?
think it's a combination of all of it, really. I mean, people tend to concentrate on bad things rather than they do good things. So if they see a teenager, you know, helping an old lady across the street or something, they wouldn't
show it.
They wouldn't like, oh.
But they'd exaggerate
Yeah.
the bad stuff.
Yeah, so if a chav smashes up a bus shelter, they'll talk about that instead, and the media will report that instead.
And they'll alter it where he's like, you know, oh,
Yeah.
a chap murdered 2 people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that kind of thing, yeah.
And it just, people concentrate on the bad aspect.
Hello there. What is your name and how old are you, sir?
I'm Matthew Pearson and I am 18 years of age.
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like to skateboard and eat tea and scones.
That's cool. What do you usually do in your spare time, like not hobby-wise, just generally at home?
Wank.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else? Just
No.
Just that?
No, that's it. That's all I do.
Okay. So what do you think about the stereotypes towards teenagers, like what they class teenagers as, you know, like chavs, goths, that kind of thing?
Well, like, it's still each individual that I don't use stereotypes. It's each individual to me, but with general media stereotypes, I'd say it's pretty dark. Like they always seem to put them in a dark sense.
Yeah. And last question, who do you think is most responsible for the stereotypes, negative stereotypes towards teenagers?
Definitely media, TV and news.
Way!